Ciao nice people! Welcome to this new stream of... This is a weird return, because we are back on... Well, this game is a prankster, so it doesn't launch. Give it a second, here it is! We are here on... it still needs to load. Here. I'll invalidate your aid! Oh, why? Why do you ask? Well, I plan on adding a lot of improvements to the game. A lot of them. For a specific reason. You may guess what, but honestly, I will not say it directly. So, what is our plan? A big expansion of the game. Well, big, however it's possible, just to make it a little more, how to say, the game is a little experience on its own, but I want to expand it a little more. So what are we gonna do? Well, first of all, I had a planning, some notes here to note down what I really want to do. I had other notes, but first they are in Italian, and second, well, I'm not really worried about spoilers, but just to avoid giving up too many informations. So, what's the idea? I want to add a lot of content to Invalidate, but there is one specific type of content I really want to add. Which might be the entire focus of the streams, because I don't know, because, well, first of all, this Saturday we are gonna play as There Is No Game of Wrong Dimension, which they told me the premise is similar to Invalidate Your Aid. Maybe the game is different, still I want to try it. But I prefer doing some extra brainstorming out of stream or even on stream, I don't know, just to focus a little more on what I want the final game to be. How will it be? What will there be apart from this? Well, I want to add an extra section on the outside of Rhea Mini's mansion. So the part before you go here, before the reveal, Rhea is talking to the player. I want to change a little the purgatory, not a lot, honestly. I don't know. The purgatory, I still want it, but I need to change it. But it is not the main issue, because we also want something else. Well, the final minigame will be similar, but different. Oh, hello, Will Lord of Studios. Hello, how it's going? New project? Almost. We are turning an old game into a new project. Well, old game, it's 2 years old. It's almost 2 years old. The game makes 2 years on this April, so it's quite some time. So that's why I want to expand a lot of things. Like the final battle will be revamped, will be kinda the same but with a different style, a different presentation, a little more epic maybe. The middle part will have some changes, but usually it will be similar. And the middle part will have a big change, which we will see now probably. So, well, I don't think I cannot go without spoiling it, because it will be like a big part in the new version, which will be some quality time with Rhea. That's the twist. You spend some quality time with Rhea. The reasoning is pretty simple, actually. If you enjoy the time with Rhea, you don't need to continue the game. That's pretty smart, honestly, on her part. That's why we are gonna make a new map, which will be the home. I don't know about the sides. We can go with default values here, but maybe later we need to expand it. We also need a new art style, because this is for a different section of the game. But for now we can work with this. Which ground did I use? Oh, it's lagging. Hey, game, RPG Maker, thanks. Ah, interesting, I didn't use a ground. A tile for the ground, mainly a carpet. We can use Fazze's house for now. This will be a home. Okay, it requires different colors. That doesn't really make you feel at home. But it's a start. So, I want to plan some content here, but it will be kinda hard to realize. So, I started right away, but honestly it requires a lot of more thought. For example, what do I need? Well, we can make the obvious things here. Like, we can have Rhea, which doesn't really have the sprite for movement. She doesn't have the sprite for moving sideways, which will probably be needed. I need to revamp the overworld design. Well, I actually plan to giving her another skin, another image. Just a version without the hat. Not really a hat, more like a... oh, I don't know what it's called. The thing on her head, okay? A cloak with a thing in the head. That one. Yeah, I really need to reason a little more on how it works. Because... I want to add a lot of content on this section, where the player, after some point, can choose to continue the game instead of staying there. So first of all, I think there will be more areas, like dining room. I pressed the wrong button, I'm sorry. I pressed the plus button. Oh, when did I press it? I need to remove the thing that opens a new window. Here, I forgot. Okay, now we are safe. So just to see, we can have a different interior. It's the kitchen, so it needs to be a little more clean. And the entrance is here. Okay, something, we just place the basis, so later we can improve upon the ground. For now it's very basic. I think I want Rhea to have some sort of pattern or how it's called, the itinerary. Like at certain moments of the day she will be somewhere else. Do I really want to organize it day by day though? I think this requires some more thought. Which maybe it's something to reason off stream. Though the main features I want, well, there's a lot of them. I maybe need to list them later. I really want to add some opportunities of exploration even outside, though. Like a kinda seemingly free roaming area, just to convince the player it's free roaming. I don't know. A minigame I wanted to add is the rope minigame. Like you jump on the rope with Rhea to get some sort of score, and after that, she kinda trips down and says, "Oops, my bad." I don't know. Some quality time with Rhea where she also pranks you. That's pretty nice, isn't it? So for the rope minigame, I think it's simple. I just need some frames for the rope. We can program the rope minigame. I want to add not a game room, more like a game store. No, not a game store, a play store. I don't know the name. Yeah, the one where you play, you insert coins and you play. We can go for now with this placeholder. And for the rope, I think we need some frame. Can we use something instead of the rope? I don't know, some sort of indicator, just to avoid drawing something. How do I even go for it? I think I will use a single event that, based on a variable, changes. Wait, we could use GOP. We could use GOP. Give me a second. Of course, as a placeholder. We won't use GOP in the game. So here it is. We place GOP in the characters. As temporary one, but here. So first point, we can use 12 frames, then I can remove them if I need. So we need more variables. From the 100, let's go. We probably need more space, but it's fine. So we can go with one. For now, we can go just a little more. For now, we go on up until 6. But I really want to make it fall, actually. So let's go all the way down. So it can also make some sense. You jump when GOP falls, alright? So, how does it work? Let's place the player here. We got a parallel process that counts the variable I show. Rope minigame increases by 1. This is each frame though. There needs to be a wait. So I could make a wait here about 10 frames. So kinda each second and a half GOP falls. Let's see. Oh, I also want to skip the main title. I want a new title. Here, okay. Okay, I need to find a plugin to skip the title. I can use the same in Respawn Banter. So I'm putting the plugin inside. Okay. Now we are gonna skip the title. Let's see. Also, can I remove Visustella, honestly? I don't want the debug console to launch. I can work around Visustella. Here it is. It falls. Can we play a sound when it falls? So we can make a check at the end to see if the variable is equal to 9. If it is, plays a sound. I don't have the GOP falling sound here, unfortunately, but we can make something similar. This one works. Maybe I have the sound, wait. I have the sound. Yeah, that's the gop falling sound, if I ever heard one. So if it is exactly 9, that's the sound. If... no, we can... And we can set it as a negative value. Now, you know what? We can make that if the value goes above 12, it resets. So gop stays still for a second. So if it's 9, it falls. 10 and 11 are free frames. After that, it resets to 0. Okay. Let's see now. The sound is kinda off. Now the sound is fine. Weird. We can reduce the weight. And now I want to check when gop falls, if the player is jumping or not. So let's place gop here at this point. Only as a timer, of course. It will not be in the game, even if it would be interesting. So what do we want to do? We want to let the player able to jump. With RPG Maker doesn't have a slow jump though, so I need to make custom graphics for it, right? I could use pictures. That's not easy though, because I want the characters to move. Let's see how much does the jump last. So player jump on place. Only only when the player presses a button. If the button is pressed. I didn't put it as inside the condition. Okay. Let's relaunch, please. The jump doesn't seem that lenient, but honestly, we can work with it. I wonder what happens if I have a slower speed. I never tried, but I think it's the same. Wait! You jump higher with a slower speed? Wait. I need to study this thing. Wait. The science needs me. The jump is higher. Let me try again. If I put maximum speed... Well, of course, because... if you're slower, it takes more time to jump, maybe? Yeah, wait, the difference is abysmal here. I never noticed it, honestly. So, we are gonna make the slow jump. If it's too high, we can make the others. I think that's the perfect height. Who knew? I will note this down as a quiz, as a trivia. Okay, now that the player is jumping, pressing by the button, we can make a switch. When the player starts jumping, I activate the button for it. Let's add new values. Jumping. It's jumping. Okay, here. And when you land, it deactivates it. Let's see. We can have here an indicator to say if we are jumping or not. What can we use? We can say that... Do we have anything usable here? Okay. We can say that the fire appears when we are jumping. And you see, it's clear. Now it's simple, we need to time it. when Gop falls, we need to check if the player is jumping. Simply here. If, no wait, a control of a switch, if the switch is off, it means we didn't jump in time. That means we get a game over. There's still a problem here because I put a weight, so we can jump again even if we die, but for now let's see. Game over, easy. Not here because we are jumping. And like that, we did a jumping. Oh, okay. We did a jumping game. Don't consider Gop, that's only a placeholder, but we need just the rope animation, which we can do another time. Now, you know what people like on a big rope, except doing not suggested things, is jumping together. That means we can make Rhea jump. We can have here at at 7 frames. Rhea jumps exactly on the right time. We don't need to check if Rhea loses because, well, it's a CPU and it's automatic. We can make which number is Rhea? Here. Perfect. We don't need to activate the switch. And she jumps in place. She never dies then. She never loses. Oh. Oh. A fake out. Rhea told me. Wait. Because I made that Rhea makes the game wait a little. So the three falls stops a little before falling. I lost again. I think Rhea should jump at 8, 1 frame before maybe. Because the jump is pretty quick. Yeah, that's perfect, 1 frame before. It would be perfect if I tuned this with the music. Can I alt-tab? Unfortunately, yes. Maybe because Visustella had the option for not to alt-tab, right? Yeah, okay, with Visustella I cannot alt-tab, so that's good. Still, I don't want it active if I can avoid it. Okay, we just need the rope. Did you take the rope? Unfortunately not. So, I also want a counter of jumps. And also I want to stop the player from jumping if I die. So we can make a simple switch here. We can jump only if... Rope mini game on. Simple. And we activate it from here, let's say. And we delete it. We delete this event, okay. So, when Gop hits us, we deactivate the switch. So we cannot jump anymore. Okay. We should also make that this runs when the switch is not active, so the rope will stop, which will be the perfect effect. There's just a problem. When I turn this value off, this event doesn't run anymore. If we make it a auto run, it won't stop, but maybe there will be some problems. No, it's perfect, awesome. Because auto run is the main priority. There could be only one auto run, but that's the main one, so I think it's fine. Also, we should speed up a little more the minigame. Up until it's impossible. Well, I don't want it impossible, but let's see 1 frame. Too fast! Too fast again! Too fast! What the hell is this? Double gop tap. You can't survive. Okay, maybe. Well, we see later the minimum limit. So we can make. You can use a variable for the weight. Like after a certain threshold, it gets faster. So for now it's 6 frames. If we put a loop and we have a counter for the loop, let's say this time we use a global a code variable, because it will disappear after we completed the mini game, so it's not a problem. It's wait loop mini game. We can set it with 6. Right when we start, it needs to be defined. Okay. And here we wait. How much? Well, it depends on the variable. So we wait 1 frame. Then we check how many frames did you wait. So we need to count how many frames we waited each iteration. So how much wait? And we increase the value by 1. Of course, we need to define the variable before. So we define it with 0. We wait 1 frame. We increase the weight by 1. And now we check if we waited enough. So we check if how much weight is more weight than we wanted. And if it is, we leave the loop. Should be enough. Yeah, it's fine. Now we can make that the weight decreases by 1 each time we reset the tree. So -1, and now GOP should be way faster up until, well, it's an infinite loop. At some point there will be an infinite loop. Doesn't seem to get faster though. Okay, maybe it is. Yeah, he is, definitely is. Is it? Honestly, I don't see it. Also, I'm dead. Wait through minigame? I don't get it. This one should not repeat in loop. Should disappear. So wait loop minigame should decrease by 1 each time. Let's see. It seems a little faster though. Yeah, it definitely is. Is it? He's definitely faster, but after a certain point it doesn't continue. I'm confused. We need to console log this one. So current weight. Wait, maybe this one. Yeah, I think this will help actually. How much weight? And then we can also add the other value. Speed. How much fast will it fall? Okay, console log here. Is it? Wait, that's too much for one fall. Ah, okay, no, it's for each frame. Yeah. Makes sense. The speed is decreasing, you see. It's 5. Now it's 1. But it's a negative now, wait. It went faster before though. If I only make one frame, it went way faster. Now it's fine. I think I should... No, that it's wrong. Oh, dear me. We had another weight which we didn't remove. Oops. Now it will be way faster. So if we start with 8, this time let's do 8 because it will be faster now. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. I jumped, but I died. That should be a thing I should fix. And I'm dead, I get it. I shouldn't be able to jump. Maybe I should activate the switch before. Before even starting the movement. Okay. Now. We don't want, of course, to make the tree faster each time. But we want, after a certain threshold, to be faster. So, first of all, let's change the name of this variable because it's not really clear. Rope minigame rope frame animation, just to be clear. Okay, now when it's 12 it will loop. That means we can run something. For example, rope minigame score. So it increases by 1. It's this easy. We can also make that after a certain value it becomes faster. Like if the score is equal to 5, it gets a little faster. And then again with 12. Now we get a score, but the score is not visible, so we need to show it. So each time we upgrade the score, we should also run a script that updates the score. And also show it right away. I wonder then if I should... Yeah, I have an idea. We can make another condition here. If the rope minigame rope frame is 0. So this runs before starting each jump, before starting each loop. Even at the first time, first frame. That means we can draw here the score. Which will happen every time the score increases. And at the start, so it's perfect. So, what do we put here? We want to use the plugin by default. This is incredible. Which is text picture. I really suggest to use this one because it's incredible. So, can you use variables here? Yes, okay. And I put here the variable of the points, which was, I forgot the number. It's 102. I was this close. Not really functional. I need to put some spaces on the side. And Scode. The Scode is... Let's keep it Scode. And now we need to show a picture to show the text we want. We can go number 10. Don't crash, thanks. The picture should be empty. But we need to place it on slightly better coordinates. 10, 10. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, we got this code. Our code is increasing. We could make it big. A problem in the plugin maybe is we cannot make the number bigger. With this, but it will not look good. Let's see. Well, better than nothing. I should make the font myself, actually. It's not hard. I just need to draw the numbers and the text. For now, we will use this one, though. After 5, it gets a little faster. Here. Jump the go up. Incredible minigame, I know. Now it gets even faster. Okay, okay. And this goes indefinitely. I lost. Okay, it's working. Now, what else do we need? We don't even need to reset. This minigame is pretty straightforward. Did I want to add something? I think that's everything. Yeah, I think we can return here later if we want. So why shouldn't we add other minigames with Rhea? Well, there's a lot to consider, actually. That's not this simple. So I wanted to come here with more ideas, but... Well, at least I'm glad I did the drop minigame. We could do a fishing minigame. Wait! What if we add a fishing minigame? Which game doesn't want a fishing minigame? How do we make our fishing? I think something very straightforward. Yes, I think the fishing would be perfect. Yes. Fishing minigame with Rhea. No one can say no. Nobody. Okay, we use this set of tiles. Not the best, not really right because it's not in the overworld, but for now we can use this one. We don't even have a bridge. Well, this one. We can do something like this. And a bridge for 2. Or we can do even without a bridge. What if... we should do it sideways, actually. And on the beach. So a little better here. That's not how I expected the tile. But we can use this for now, sure. Okay, we can make even something like this. No, we should be closer, okay. That's it. We can also add something extra here. I don't know. Okay, we also need a bucket. I think it's fine. So, again, let's put the player and Rhea here. Facing on the side. Okay. And the fishing minigame. How do we do the fishing minigame? I think we can do a simple... Like the bar goes left and right. Like this. And we need to click on the center to make it stop. Not stop, or we can gather points by clicking on the center. And based on the fish, the center we get bigger or smaller. And if we miss that too many times, the fish will go away. I think it's fine. The purpose of this section of the game is to just have a lot of random mini games that push to collection and completions. So Area will finally be happy and invalidate your raid. So, doing this thing of the bar doesn't sound super easy, but I already have an idea. So, we can recycle our health bar. Where is it? Hello, Rhea. Oh, it's gone. Aww, adorable as always. We need to draw way more of Rhea, though. We can do other drawing streams for her. Okay, here's the fishing bar. We could make one custom, which we will, but for now, that's what we have. And we place it. We can make it bigger. For now, let's go with the sides, sure. Here in the center. Is it centered? I don't know. And we draw the bar on top of it, which will be way smaller. Like this, in the exact center. Exact center, I said. Okay. That's perfect. It can become bigger or smaller, but this is the default size. So let's see for now how it looks. Okay. Oh wait, I can make the screen bigger. It's fine. We can see it another time. I forgot the Invalidate game was with a window this wide. Also, we should consider re-adding the full screen this time. I can come up with other ways to do the tricks on the player. So first, we turn the player left. Then we show the pictures. So this is the initialization. And I suppose, what do we do in a fishing game? You wait, right? I think that's reasonable. So we need to have the pool of fishes, the stats of fishes. That's not this easy. But we'll do it. So first of all, the fish bars shouldn't appear at the start. But I think we can work one thing at a time, right? So we can work straight away to the fish appearing. This is the starting event, okay. So fish appears event. For now we define here the stats of the fish. Which we will save in a matrix. So, and later we will define them here. So, it's which stats do we need? Hardness, it is the how big the bar will be, 10%. Then maybe we can have reflexes. So the button, how fast you need to press the button, how lenience you have to catch it the first time, to grab on the fish. And we put a frame here, frames. Half a second here. Which is not a lot, but we'll see now. It's a hard fish. So we can decrease this number, okay. Other than reflexes, also we need the health. Or the health points. Oh, interesting. We could upgrade our fishing rod. So, let's say 10 health points for now. And so how will the fish work? There should be a health bar and an escape bar. How do you do? We can do after a certain amount of consequential misses, it escapes. how we do it. How do we do it? Oh, I never thought I would make the design of a fishing minigame. We can make first after a certain amount of misses. So we punish people which lose a streak at a certain point. Second, we make a escape bar. Where fishes escape if you press on the wrong place or you don't press for too many times. I don't want to add another bar to the fish, may complicate things further. We can make that the bar shakes if the player is about to escape. So we can make that we can make max errors. We can make 3. I want that if you miss a click or you press somewhere else, you get a wrong. You cannot stack wrongs, like if you press slightly before or slightly after, you still get a wrong. So you can get one wrong for a bounce. Oh yeah, we need an indicator for it, I realized. Good point. So. Indicator. Do we have an indicator? I don't think so. We can improvise one. Yeah, not easy. We can use this thing. We just squish it a little more. Okay, maybe too much. Maybe too much. Too much again. That sounds pretty good. We can later find another one, but for now, that's what we have. Okay. I forgot. Which number does appear above? Oh, no. Which is the priority? I forgot. Okay, we have the right priority. We can change a little the color of our pointer just to have it right. Later I will fix with another way. Let's make it fully white. For now we have this one. We can make it better, but could be worse, right? Okay, so we have our pointer. It will bounce right and left. Let's see. How do we make it bounce? Yeah, you make it sound easy. It's not. We need to make it move right up until it reaches the border and returns back. But how do we know where the border is? Good question. We don't know. We need to define, to say where the border is. So, let's see. Or we can just call it border and define the base values. Should be 508. I don't know the other value though. We can make come up with 700. Okay. And now each frame the bar will move left or right based on the direction, bar direction, which for now will be 1. That means each frame it moves 1, it increases its x by 1. So now we need to call a script for the move picture so we can move the cursor. How do we do it? I don't know, I forgot. That's why we need to check the holy grail of the script calls. Picture. we need to use move picture, this one. Oh, bless the Holy Grail. Okay, here. We don't need all the space here. E. So, we move picture, the picture number 7 we had. The origin is the default one, I believe. The X is still the same. We can define it here, which is 80. Oh, never mind, the Y is 80. But we also need the X to define, because it starts at a certain point, right? 50-20. Okay, so we define the base values, Y and X. We should also define bar original X, starting X. So I don't think we need to define this actually. And now we move it to those variables, bar X, bar Y. The scale is the same we have in the picture, so 4 and 28. Oh wait. 4 and 28. Later I will change it if I need it. Max opacity. And we don't need the blend mode. And it moves in one frame. Now, the bar doesn't actually move because the coordinates never change. So what we need to do is make a loop where do we increase the value each time. So here we increase the bar X by 1 and we wait one frame, otherwise there's an infinite loop. Let's see. The bar is moving. Maybe a little too much. Maybe a little too much. That's the destiny of bars. Okay. First, it's too slow. So we can increase the value by more than 1. Oh yeah, we should set another value for the fish. The speed. We can... So, that's one frame of movement. We can set this fish as 5. And so it increases by the speed value. Okay, it's still not over because I don't need to move it on the speed value, but the speed value multiplied by the direction. Because if the bar is moving left instead of right, it needs to decrease the value. That's why we multiply it by direction, which is either 1 or -1. So sets the sign before the number. Okay. Now the direction though, how does it change? We can make each frame a condition to check something I forgot, wait. We need to check if the bar X went above or equal at this point the border. So we need to make a double check because... No, I think it's fine. If the bar goes above the border, the further border, or if the bar goes beyond the other border, so below. If it happens, I need to invert the direction and goes the other way. I multiply by -1, so it inverts direction. Let's see. Oh, direction is not defined. Oh, it's bar direction, my bad. And even here. Oh! It surprisingly works! It surprisingly works! Wow. Wow. Okay, the other border is kinda too far, but it's surprisingly close for the first try. Okay, now. You can see it's working. Also, I will change the ground here because you cannot really see pretty well. Yes, way better. So what do we do now? Well, it doesn't work. It just bounces off right and left, which is still pretty cool, though. So we need to check if I press the button on the center. How do we check if we press on the center? Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. We can check if the value is between some coordinates, but again, it depends on the width, because I can make a bar slightly bigger. We can call it bar touch area size. Not really touch area, more like trigger size. So I think it's not that hard to set. Okay, maybe a little. We can multiply the trigger size by the size of the picture, so we can get roughly the area. That's the best way to do it, honestly. We need to manually put this value, but I don't think I will change it more than once. So, this is the timer bar, and the size is 390. Let's put it here. Trigger bar size. It's this value. Okay, so now we need to see if the player presses a button. We need to do another event for this, though. So, if the player presses a button, we check if he's right or not. Mostly not, because the players suck, right? Well, me too. And we check. Oh, I forgot the values again. Value names. We check if the bar X is in between the borders of the other thing. What are the borders? So, the borders are... Well, okay, see... Since the origin of the timer bar is the same, this line here doesn't change, it can go or right or left the bar. Well, it extends equally on both directions. I would want to make it appear on some sides, though. I may want it able to move, you know. I don't think it's that hard. We can do something here. We can set for the bar the trigger origin X, which for now it's the default, the 508. Okay. That means now, can we use the script for drawing? It's fine, it's fine. Now we get the center of the bar. That means to get how much the bar extends in one direction, we just need to multiply the trigger size by... For now, let's increase it, why not? We multiply the trigger size by the trigger bar size. Those two are confusing. Those two names are confusing. image size. Okay, a little better. So now, we need to check if our value is between the lower border and the upper border. How do we do? First, let me screenshot this because I forget the names. It also counts for variables. And now, if you press the OK button, we need to check if the moving bar is after the minimum point of the trigger. So, if it's more or equal this point of, let's see, of the formula that determines the start of the trigger area, which is, don't lose me right now. I think you already did, but it's fine. So, we get the trigger origin X, so the center of the picture. The center counts as a trigger, but it extends. We need to check also if you hit something before and something after. It's not like if you get it exactly on pixel 508. You can also hit it on some pixels before. How many? How many pixels before you are allowed to hit? Simple, it's the trigger size multiplied by the picture dimension. Trigger image size divided by 2 because it's only one side. Okay, so if it's more than the value, it counts. We need to check if it's also it doesn't overshoot the bar. So it also needs to. I didn't do the condition right. No, I think it's right, never mind. Okay, so also it doesn't need to overshoot, so the bar X should be less or equal than the center plus half of the bar dimension. And only if all of this works, then it's right. Which sound? This one, nice. As a mistake, we can use the break, perfect. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely not what I wanted. Okay, there's a problem here. Something is wrong and it's not with my world map. It's always right. Yeah, okay, I get it why. I said that the bar should be above the minimum point and below the maximum. Yeah, no, wait, no, that's... So the X should be more than... Okay. How can it be? Because... let's see. Ah, I get why. Because the trigger size isn't a percentage value here. It's a number. It's a whole number. We should treat it as a percentage. So we multiply or we divide by 100. Okay, here. That was the issue. We messed up some measures. Okay, maybe now it should work. Feels like I tell... Sounds about right, I suppose. There's a problem though, you see, there is no cooldown. We should add some cooldown. Pretty simple though, we make a wait here. 5 frames. Still way too low. Also, we should change the condition. Instead of being pressed when I want it to be triggered, so the player cannot keep the button down. We should change it also on the... Wait. No, it's not right. I swear, sometimes the value is wrong. Let's do something. We can do a test here. We duplicate this one and we have a feedback mode for just for us, because we are special. So here, if the value is on a correct value, it's green. Otherwise, it's red. It's this straightforward. Yes. Let's see. We need to slow it a little more. Wait. Speed is 2. Wrong. Yeah, something is wrong and it's not with my world map. It's slightly left. I think it's solvable by changing the... Ah, I get why. Because I set those as the origin upper left. If I set everything on the center, it will move. The thing will move, but now everything should be right centered. Maybe it was better before. No, it's right now. I think I have a better solution. Wait. No, we need to draw it by the center because the trigger sides, if I increase this value, should extend sideways equally. So we should center it. 508. The Y should be the same. Should it? 88. And 506 maybe? A little down. Okay, the X... Yeah, the X should be the same, never mind. And the Y... a little lower, here. 90. No, wait, even the Y should be the same, that's right. Because it's centered. 93. Even this at this point. Okay. Now everything should be right. Not really centered, but it's working. The bar is not bouncing right. It's fine though. I think we need to... We can improve these values here. For now, let's decrease it a little, sure. Let's fix them a little. Later I can see if there's something better to fixing them. Yeah, it's pretty fine. Maybe it just bounces a little too much, but it's something we can fix later. Now, the colors are for the bug, so we can improve them later. Now, we want to make it more parametable. Is that even a thing? Actually, never mind. We can do it later. Now we just need to complete the rest of the minigame. We need to make the health of the fish. Ooh, I don't think I want to add health specifically. Because we already have a bar here. I think I want a sprite on the overworld. We want a sprite that gets closer or further away if we get it right or mess up. No, wait. Yeah. Can go further away, but not too much. Because it goes away, definitely, if we mess up too much. First, a sprite here. A movement in the water. I think there's by default. Even if I removed something. Okay, here. Perfect. So. Fish reeled. Here it is. So we activate here the switch of the fish reeled. And then, every time you get it right, the fish moves. Up until here. If it's here, you get it. So you get it right, that means... I don't have the name. Fish. That's a fish. If you get it right, the fish moves. Right. It will be... It won't have the walking animation. Well, kinda. You don't wait for competition. Also moves, I think I can make the fish move slowly. Here. Walking, stepping, direction fix, here. And through, of course. And I make if the fish is on the coordinate tile 9, it stops. You win. You win! We can save it on a variable. Temp, perfect. Or we can have a white of the gate. The Y of gate? Y, sure. When the fish map X is more or equal to 9, should be an X. Then you win. How do you win? Well, for now I say you win. We will later see the rest of the mini game, okay? Does it work now? Yes? Wait, let's make it faster. 6. Way faster. We should make it a little bigger even. Doesn't say I win. Okay. One more. Wait, why it's not winning with 9? Ah! Because I calculate the value before... Huh? No, wait. On the same frame, so it doesn't count? Let's make 8 then, okay. Easy, pretty easy. So, now let's start now we will parameter other things later. For now... For now we should do the losing. So, for now, if I lose, the fish gets away 1 step. Only if you get 1 wrong. Or if it bounces. If it bounces without getting something, maybe it can go some steps away. For now, let's see if it works. We should put a lose condition though. Because now it will go... Well, it cannot go any further. Come on. I swear, it's not easy. I swear I pressed. Yeah, I can already hear the players screaming at the screen. I should make it a little more lenient. I think it should be a good idea. Wait, let me do it right now. I want... I think a thing that a developer should lie to the player is that the game is slightly easier than it looks. That's why I should, for example, increase the image size here. Let me exaggerate. If I put 200 pixels in the picture, the game will think... No, wait. That's not it. I don't know what then. I don't know. Yeah, I should change this formula. And have like the bar minus or the bar plus 20 pixels. 20s are a lot though, we can make 10. Oh, you know what? We can have a variable called leniency. So, if on one side we add it, in the other side we decrease it. I need to set it though. So let's set the value. For now 10. Yeah. Did I write it wrong or leniency? I think it needs to be set up before. Is it? Leniency. I think it needs to be set up before. So, this one, those things need to start only when the fish is getting reared. I think that's pretty straightforward, pretty obvious, right? Oh, still not working. Leniency. Maybe I forgot, I think I forgot the dollar sign. I did? Okay, okay. At least I realized. Here. I honestly don't see the leniency. If not, it seems faster. Is it me or... Honestly, I don't see the leniency. Can we increase the leniency? Please. 10 pixels may not be a lot. Okay, now I can see the leniency. We can make 30 pixels for... I think it's too much. Let's see. I actually think it's perfect. Or... No, maybe it's too much. You can clearly see you don't press on the right button. Let's make 20. I will decrease it later because now the bar is not really reflecting the sides. It should be smaller. It should be a little wider than the hitbox is showing now. So we are seeing it smaller than it should. We win! Never mind, it goes away. No, fish, come here! Okay. That's pretty great. Now, there's a losing condition. We need the max errors. We should also define the errors. We can set it as max errors. So this will decrease each time you make an error. And when it's 1, the bar will tremble. Can we make a picture shake? I didn't consider this thing. We can make the cursor red. For now. So if the condition errors is equal to 1, that's the right value, okay. If it is equal to 1, the bar will turn red. So this one will not be needed anymore, okay. We still want the red. Okay. Else it turns white again. And if you do something right, and you don't win, you increase the value by 1. Without going over the original value. So if errors is more than max errors, it will return to the original value. Errors equal to max errors. Okay. So we have the indicator. Let's see. Wrong. It's not red. Are we decreasing the value? We are not reducing the value. Wait. Okay, this changes everything. Okay, the value decreases by 0. Okay, there's no punishment for going below 0. And now it's red, awesome. I got one right, but it's still red. Weird. Weird indeed. The errors should increase, but yeah, it only updates when it's a mistake. So I need to, every time you get it right, turn it white anyways. Okay, here. I would prefer if it would shake. Also, we could use the bar to show the color. So we can make it orange. If you're about to lose. If you have 2 health points. We could try. Yes, definitely. Can we have the orange or... does it count as orange? Let's see. That's definitely not orange. Color theory, Waldorf, color theory. Here. But that's just a theory. A color theory. Thanks for programming. Okay, now if errors is 2 on an else condition, it will become the color. Otherwise it's red. Same here. If you get one right, the errors, of course, will not be 1. So we need to check if it's 2. If it's not, it means it's green. So now we have 3 errors. Let's see. Orange, red. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Oh, the bar is changing color based on the health. Wow, wow. We have it. I should have the green color for the full bar. For now, though, it's working. So, what's the problem? We need an extra parameter for the fish, which is distance. How far further away it will appear. And we need to set those parameters. First of all, though, let's make the losing condition. So, if errors is 0, or even less than 0 if you screwed up immensely, I don't know, then it's a game over, boy. Let's see. Okay, should stop everything, but we can manage that whenever we want later, okay? Can we salvage this? Yes. Almost. Okay, well, it works, it works. We can win and we can lose. we can win the fish and get the benefit. Now, we got a fishing minigame, but we still need something to apply the parameters. We need to use them. For now, we are not using them except speed, maybe. We don't need the health anymore, right? The health is the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The distance is how far is from here. So we need to put the fish from here. First of all, we should define even global values. We can... those need to be defined before. Here. Okay. And we set the value fish minigame start. Okay, I don't think we even need this one. Yeah, just to be sure. And when it starts, this one plays. So those are permanent variables, so we don't need to change those. Direction, but direction changes, but it's the start, the defining of the values. Okay, yeah, those values don't change. We also need the... Oh, we don't even need to define a coordinate for... a starting coordinate for the fish. Because it's based on the player. So... here... fish spawns. This is when you get a fish, so we need some sort of waiting before getting the fish. For now though, where do we spawn the fish? First we get the value of the player coordinate x. And then we subtract 1 and 1 extra for the distance needed to reel the fish in. So x is equal to character player map x. And then, can we decrease it by, yeah, by script, awesome. And now variable x is decreased by distance plus 1, because it's the tile in front of Fazai. And now we spawn the fish in that exact position. For the y, it should be a fixed value. Which value is it? 8. Okay. And so we spawn the fish in that exact position. X and Y. Also, the fish should only appear when reeled. Perfect. Now let's see. Max errors? Not a fun. Ah. Yeah, because this one depends on the fish. My mistake. Should be defined here. I will define it after because this is all information of the fish. This is just setup. I will put it in another container then. Yes! Who doesn't love containers? Like when you put your sweet lasagna and you eat it another day. It's better to eat it on the same day, but you know what I mean, okay? And as you can see, the fish is starting closer. Because that's the distance. What's reflexes to fish it. So first we need to apply the other parameters. Trigger size, still not applied. We need again the show picture code. Did I say it? Do they have RPG Maker? Am I online? Yes, okay. I need to show everyone I'm developing right now. On stream! So here, instead of showing the timer, which is, well, it's a placeholder actually, the trigger bar, we need to use the code to show it. So it's, first let's remove the quotes, the picture number 6, we need to put the name, temporary, it's called bara timer, but we need to find a more fitting picture. The origin is 1 because it's starting from the center. The value is all the same. I wonder if I... No, I don't think I have a... Yeah, wait, I have the value here. Trigger origin X. We can use this value in case I want to change it. Here. Origin X. And now the scale Y is 100, while the scale X is based on the trigger size. Opacity is the max. Blend mode is not, and it's fine. We don't need this anymore. Now, for now, let's see if it works. It works indeed. It's a little too lenient now that the trigger corresponds to the image. We should make it a little less lenient. And now, with the define speed, reflexes is for later. The trigger size, let's check a bigger trigger size, sure. Now it's easier. I can even combo. I can combo them. That's probably something I need to change. So, what do? We could make that... I have an idea. When you get it right, you activate a switch. Yeah, let's give it a name. Got trigger this round. It gets on. That means you cannot trigger anything before it bounces back. We deactivate the value when it reaches a border. So you can press it again. If you get one right, you cannot even get it wrong. You can get it wrong on the way in though. If you spam it, you can get it though. Game over, boy. Okay. So now... Oh yeah, there is... No, okay, we have trigger size, speed. Let's reduce the trigger size. Max errors and distance. Everything is working. We may also want another parameter, because a player could wait indefinitely and nothing wrong will happen. We could make a counter of how many times you... Well, how many times you did not press anything. How do we call it? Boredom factor. Let's set it as 1. How many bounces, idle bounces before going away? I don't like the... I don't like it though that it can go on indefinitely. I think I don't like is a minigame where you struggle and it goes on for too long. So, well, if the player stays idle too much, the player will go away. So the player can easily counter it by clicking on every round. Still, I'm not really sure it's the right answer here. I wonder if there's something better. We can make that, yeah, instead of getting further away, you get damage. You get damage on the bar. Yeah, I like it, I like it. No, I should go further away though. We'll see later if we can improve it later. For now, the boredom factor is only 1. That means if it bounces right here and you didn't get the trigger this round, it reduces the boredom threshold, which is equal to the boredom of the fish. Boredom factor of the fish. So, first of all, the boredom factor replenishes if you get a right press. Here, sure. Replenishes here when you get one right. If you reach the end of the bar without getting one right, though, the boredom of the fish increases. So let's see. This one. So the boredom threshold decreases by 1. And if by any chance it's 0, the other one. Boredom threshold, if it's equal to 0, you get 1 damage. Well, first it replenishes. It still replenishes after you take damage. But you also take damage, as I said, so... we need to check the color change even here, though. Should be a parallel, the color check. Yeah, should be a parallel. Or a common event. For now, you take 1 damage. We can put it as a common event. I think that's a good idea. Common event. Where is, yeah, I don't have space. I don't have space for a common event. Wow, some more. Fish real color here. Right here. Not this one, but here. Even here. We need to steal this one though. So if less than 0, then game over. If it's more than 2, so if it's 1, it's red. If it's 2, it's orange. So the rest is fine. We don't need this. And also we apply it even here. Let's see. Doesn't change color. Oh, something is wrong and it's not with my world map. Because I decreased the value by 0. My bad. Yes, it's orange. Yes, perfect. Okay, as long as I hit it, I don't take damage. Okay, perfect. if I increase the boredom factor of the fish, I can bounce it 2 times before it takes damage. You know what? If I put the boredom to 0, it will change color each bounce. So I need to get it right each bounce then, right? Yeah, something is wrong and it's not with my word map, I know. Okay, yeah, I need to check here if the boredom threshold is... Wait, threshold. Yeah, it's equal to 0 or less, because it can go less than 0. Okay, here. Okay. It still doesn't work if I trigger this round. So we could make that the bottom threshold decreases only when I don't hit the trigger, but you still check if it's below 0. Here? Yes! It still decreases! Wow. Very evil. Now I cannot even heal anymore. I cannot even heal. Wow. I won and lost at the same time. That's magical. Okay. Let me set the notes though. If 0 will do each bounce. Okay. We have the parameters. The last parameter we didn't use is reflexes, which for now we will increase it. Which is the time the time you have before losing the fish. So, before showing the pictures, there is a loop, surprise, where you wait 1 frame, surprise. We can define the variables here. Here it's the catch loop is equal to 0. Or we can set the catch loop to reflexes. So each loop we decrease catch loop by 1. And if catch loop is 0 or less, you lose the fish and don't get the benefit. Break loop here. You still need to be able to catch the fish though. For now, let's get oh no, here. For now, let's see. What? Catch loop reflexes. Okay, I need to put the oh no first. Okay, the fish can escape. I think the player needs an alert for knowing there is a fish, so here, and plus a sound. Dodge sound is always right. I swear there is miss maybe? That's perfect. Let's see. Yeah, that's literally Pokemon. Now though, we need to be able to catch the fish, right? Let's put a little weight here just to give us some start time. Okay, now we lose if we don't press anything, but even if we press, nothing happens. We need to make another check. If the OK button is pressed, also we need to check before if it's not pressed. First though, now we work on the fish is about to engage. So if you press the OK, Nice. You break the loop and you start. We should also play some music here. For now, let's use this one. Sure. Yeah, okay. There should be a sound, though. To let the player know, yeah, I got it. So, like a bell. Not the best one, but here. Yes, okay. I realized one thing though. If you get a press wrong here. Oh, I lost it. Oh well. You can take double damage if you get it wrong, so that's very punishing. But that's my fishing minigame at the end. Okay, now there's the wait before getting the fish though. So we can make it here easily. Another loop. Surprise. Let's define a counter for the loop. Waiting loop. Which is not a defined number. For now, let's put a defined number. In which, if we press the OK, we will take the bait without doing anything. So... It doesn't even break the loop. You could choose to leave, though. I should bring you to the menu. Wait. There should be a menu before. Like throw, bait, leave. The basics. So if you press OK in the when there is no fish, makes a sound like water. I think this works. And you return back to the start. Okay. They don't do anything for now, but here there's a waiting loop. There's a loop. You wait 1 frame each frame. I like how it sounds. And, of course, as I did here, the waiting loop decreases each frame. So after 200 frames, or a random value here, I check if... sure. Waiting loop is 0 or less. If it is, you break the loop and you may start getting the fish. Let's see. Throw. Oh, wait. Yeah, something was not right, I feel. Yeah, because I pressed OK to select my choice and it counted as being pressed. I need to change it to trigger, but also this one at this point. Okay. That means, though this didn't work, let's try again. Yeah, it's wrong. It's not a... Ah, okay. Maybe I missed the label. Label? Yeah. Jump to label. Start here. Throw. Back. Okay, easy. Okay, easy. And we get a fish. Easy. We need to loop back now. When you win or lose, you return back. What do? I think we just deactivate the switch. Fish reeled. In both case scenarios. If you miss the fish, it's game over and you don't get the fish anymore. That means it will revert back. It will break the loop. So, if the variable fish reel is off, then you break the loop. You're not fishing anymore because the fish, it's over, whatever the result. Let's lose here, yeah. Okay, and it's fine except for the bar still being there. But it will reset right now. It didn't reset the position though. Weird. Let's do it like this. We erase all the alien pictures. We don't want aliens in the game. For now. Maybe later we'll change idea. I don't know. Okay, and disappears. Let's see. Okay, some values didn't reset though. That's weird. Those one needs to reset. Maybe the bar direction needs to reset, but the rest should be fine. It's like the health didn't restore. I also need to remove this one maybe. Yeah, just to be sure. I need to reset this one. And maybe a variable? I don't know, honestly. I don't think I need to fix a variable. Then what's the problem? The values are all being set up here. The music is not disappearing, but it's not a problem. Okay, game over again. Let's try again. Maybe it was that value. Yeah, I think it's fine. The direction is random, but I could make it random, so to avoid taking the direction from before. Or I should start from the left at this point. Got it! Easy! We can set the starting position another time. Or not. Wait, let's set it now. Sure. We need to set the bar direction later though. I think it's best. Okay, here. And this bar should start way early. 300 maybe? That's not changing anything. Maybe there's a value here. I don't know which value do we need. I don't know, I did it myself. I should know. Maybe bar X and bar Y decide where it goes. I need to reset the values, I suppose. So this one needs to be defined later. Well, the bar Y is the same all the time. Let's change it to 300. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Right, at the right start, at the right point. Last thing, we just need to change the music here. Or I will see later if I can set it better. Okay, that's it. We have the loop, the gameplay loop. One last thing. Well, actually there is the waiting loop, which should be a random. Let me remember how to do a random. How to formulate it. Thanks. I kinda know, but it's faster to check again before forgetting. Okay. So it's a random number. So let's make the math floor. And we make a random number between what's the maximum wait? We can even make 10 seconds. We don't want to make very high likable though. I don't want it very likable. We can make a exponential random. Like we multiply two numbers together. I think that's fine. So we get a floor of can I get, oh wait, it's fine. Math random per 60 times 60 multiplied, here another thing, multiplied by another math random times 60. I think we can even do math random times 600. Because then we get a value between 0 and 1 again. But, yeah, it's like a number like 0.5 squared. It's more likely to be a very low number. So we can increase the value here. So this is the absolute maximum that can happen, 900, which is 15 seconds. So we can make it even more unlikely at this point. Like 20 whole seconds. Why not doing it 30? We need to put a minimum number though. So if waiting loop is less than let's say 4 frames, 5 even, 8 at this point. Okay, now we set a random value. Let's see how long it goes. Okay, I think the randomness is kind of fair. Let's try again. Oh, wait, that's intention. That's very low. It's still too low. I think never mind, it's fine. It's fine. I like the random weight. Wow, we got the higher numbers here. The whole 20 seconds we get. Or was it 30 now? Wow, wow, that's a long wait. Never mind. It's pretty good. Now, we fixed the random. One last thing before we stop the stream. It's a long time I don't enjoy this much streaming RPG Maker. Sometimes it's hard to do the right things on stream, but programming is just something I enjoy. So, one thing that we need is different fishes, of course. So, each fish has its parameters. I will place them in order. So, first the ID of the fish, probably. So, fish ID number 1. We can make it 0 just to make it clean. And the fish ID number 1. Do we even need an ID? Just to be sure. A name. Tuna. Why not? And now we get the health, the distance. Then the dimension of the trigger. We start with reflexes actually, because it's the start. Then the distance, so the health. Then trigger size, which is difficulty 1, and speed, which is difficulty 2. And max error is the leniency. Oh wait, even boredom factor, but this can last as the last one. Okay. And now, instead of those values, we take the values from here. So, fish is equal to, for now let's set to fish stats, the fish number 1. Trigger size is, we can also call it fish and that's it. Here. Trigger size is the value number 2 of the fish. Then we use number 3. That's why I made them, place them in order. 4, value number 6, 5, now value number 6. Okay. And now I can place how many fishes I want, and I can do a random between some numbers. I don't really want to do only a random. I could do a random in a pool, because I want legendary fishes, right? I should do a random variable actually, and do multiple pools. Yeah, I would like to have different places to fish. That would be Listen guys, any idea for to let the player waste time, okay? And more fishes to collect in different areas is perfect. We need to define then a feature for the likeliness of a fish. How do we do? I think I should just make a pool. So, fish pool is, and here we put the idea of the fishes. A lot of tuna and a shark. Maybe too many tunas here, okay. It's pretty straightforward. It's faster to get. It's further away. Trigger size is smaller. Even smaller. Let's go. What's the reflexes? I think I messed up something. The reflexes. I changed the order. The reflexes should come first. Okay, let's put it in order before I lose the reference here. So, we need first, we got the reflexes, which is the value number 2. I got it wrong. Then we need the trigger size. The next number is 5 is the distance. So here, value number 3. Then it's the value after, which is the 20, trigger size. Value 4. Then speed and max error. Easy. Just to make it more readable, let's do like this. ID. Name. What was it? Reflexes. Or grab time. Then it's distance. Trig size. Speed. Errors. Bore. That's it. We can make a double line just in case. Okay. And boredom factor needs also to be a value. Okay. The number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Max errors should be decreased. It's a shark, right? Maybe it's too evil. The tuna should be more lenient. Okay, here. Maybe I should show on screen the boredom values, just in case the player wants to understand why they're getting destroyed. For now it's fine. So, here's the pool. Let's decrease it a little more, just we can get the shark sometimes. Here. Okay, now we get a random value out of the fish pool, and we get that ID. How do we get random value on JavaScript? Well, I don't remember. I could use a certain way math random, but honestly, looking online is easier. Let's see. I just used the random. Ah, okay, I just used the random. Never mind then. Never mind. I hope there was something. Well, it's not that hard. Never mind. So we get value from pool, which is math random from. We need to set the math floor. Wait, we need to select a whole number. And we get a random multiplied by the fish pool size length. Should be right. Let's see if we get a shark first try. Oh wait, I forgot something, right? Yes. We need to choose the fish equal to the value from pool. Otherwise it's always the tuna. Let's go. And let's get the shark. Just for testing, I should decrease the weight, maybe. Something is wrong. Can I get a value? Fish. Oh, I got the value 0. Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, because I should exclude the first value. No, wait, I missed a step. I got a random number between 0 and 2. And I need to use that number to get the index here. Fish from pool equal to fish pool value from pool. Okay, I was missing a step. Now it should work. For the bug though, I should reduce the random. What's the problem now? Fish undefined. I will keep it open. Let's see which value is the last one. Fish is empty. Fish from pool, not defined. Value from pool, not defined. Fish pool. Math floor. Did I get something wrong here? No, the fish pool length is 3. Did I not close something? No, it's fine. Wait. Okay. And should get a value from this one. Ah, it doesn't get me the value because it's defined in another context. For testing then, let's make them global. Let me reboot them. Come on, it's literally the last thing before we go. Come on, Fazze, get a fish. And the benefit. Yeah, should have. Okay, let's see now. But first, we should decrease the weight. Almost instantaneous, why not? Here, instantaneous. Nice. And here. It's value from pool. It's Value from pool. It's 2. So it gets the number 2 from the fish pool. 0, 1, 2. Fish from pool. Still 2. Then where's the problem? Fish. Undefined. Fish. Stats. Fish stats. It's an array of 2 values? Oh, I didn't put a comma here. That's a problem. Okay. Okay, I found the bug. Now the fish is also instantaneous. Let's go. It's the tuna. Still the tuna. Oh. Wait. I missed it. But I got it anyway, so that's a bug. Oh no. Ah, because I break the loop. Which I shouldn't. It should return back to the start. Okay. Let's see now. Just to check, we missed the fish. Okay, nice. Wait, actually, if I miss the fish, it should return to the label zoom fishing. Because I don't get the rod back. I continue fishing. We just need to reset the entire randomness. So here it's just like throwing again. You lose the bait though. It's the shark, let's go. Oh, it's the boss, let's go. It's way too lenient though. I should decrease the leniency a little or decrease it on harder enemies. Also, I should be faster, right? Let's decrease the leniency a little. Or it would be nice to determine if the player is not good or not and increase the leniency. Oh, you know what? I could make that Rhea increase the leniency by asking the player. Okay, that's it. We did a fish pool. We need the collectible part, but honestly, there's also the bait part, the area part. But the area part is easy. I just need to change the pool of fishes here. There should be a museum, everything to waste the player time, really. Also, there should be some banters with Rhea, I don't know. No, I don't know. Okay, that's everything. Next time, maybe we can work on baits. Yeah, baits should change the pool then. Maybe I should make a pool based on the time of the day and or the bait you have. Yeah, that looks interesting. There should be some information for the player though. But yeah, we can work on this next time. I think we did well more than enough. I'm happy on working on this project. At the start of the stream I was worried, what do I do with this project? Because I still don't have a lot of ideas down. I'm still working on some ideas. But then there is this part of just free random things where the player just does random stuff just to let the player waste time. Because again, in this part the player could choose to continue playing, but the game tries its best by throwing at the player not necessary minigames. And it's the player choice at the end, if he wants to play them or not. So I think this section has some interesting ideas. That's probably what I will program next time. Next week, of course. We have still plenty of minigames to do. Everything to waste the player time, or to make them enjoy the company with Rhea. Who knows? Okay then, thanks a lot for coming by, I appreciate it a lot. Every time streaming here. A reminder, the Discord, I updated the links because I now have a professional Discord for my games. I need a community for sponsoring my games, so that's the thing. And I still have the streaming and game development Discord. So that's everything. So, we will see each other with this game next week. We continue Respawn Banter on Thursday. Well, of course, I also continue off stream. And this weekend we play There Is No Game and Katawa Shoujo. So, thanks a lot for coming by again. And we'll see ya whenever happens!